Fly Fishing with the Guides, featuring Steve Henderson. High mountain streams with crystal clear water, rivers and lakes full of strong, healthy fish. Catching them on dry flies, streamers, and nymphs any season of the year. Steve Henderson and his guests are your guides to fantastic fly fishing action on their favorite waters.
That was great.
The fish are beautiful. And a few get away, too. The scenery is always breathtaking. Fly Fishing with the Guides, featuring Steve Henderson. Steve's guest guide today is Rob Burden from Steamboat Fly Fisher. They're working a great private little section of Trout Creek, and here's Steve to tell you more about it.
Our section of Trout Creek is near its headwaters in the Flat Tops Wilderness area and is a scenic 35 minutes from our shop. There is over 4 miles of water to explore. Brown, cutthroat, brook, and the occasional rainbow trout call this creek home. Anglers of all skill levels will find this section fun and challenging. There are open, meandering areas, undercut banks, willows and alders gracing the edges, and beaver ponds sprinkled throughout this working cattle ranch. Dry flies with a dropper are our preferred fishing tactic here, with most of the fish caught in the 10 to 16 inch range. But don't be surprised when an 18 inch or larger brown trout races out from an undercut bank to tank your fly. Prime times to fish are mid-June through September.
Today we're in the Rocky Mountains in the northwest corner of the state of Colorado, just outside of Steamboat Springs. Your host and guide, Steve Henderson.
Well, today on Trout Creek, what we're doing to start off the day, I've got a foam hopper tied a short leader. It's about a 7-foot 2X leader. Very stout leader, tungsten little stonefly behind it. The reason we're fishing with a short leader is we've got some very tight pinpoint casts to do today, and the short leader just allows us to punch in a cast into some tight spots. The reason it's so heavy is these fish are not going to be leader shy, number one, and then number two, we want to turn over our fly in those tight spots. And then number three is I think we're going to get hung up from time to time, and we need a stout leader just to help pull those flies out of the water. And hopefully we've got a big fish that's going to test that tippet strength today too. Fishing with a 8.5-foot 4-weight rod, and that should be adequate. Let's go have some fun. There's got to be something in this run right here. Great still water, but a lot of overhanging brush. It's going to be a tight cast. There's got to be something holding in here. Boy, sitting tight underneath that bank was exactly what we're after today. That's a brown trout. This is a nice little brown trout. Nice way to start the day off. One beautiful fish. Way back in that corner, right underneath that shadowed area, underneath that alder.